Thank you for joining this important campaign. Rebuild the family, renew our society. We are living at a time of unprecedented change. Growing family breakdown and accompanying social ills have become worldwide concerns. Many had hoped that scientific, technological, educational, and economic advancements would bring greater human happiness and contentment. But today we see that this is not necessarily the case. How do we raise up responsible citizens? This video highlights the important role of the family. I hope you will join me and the Universal Peace Federation in the campaign for family well-being.
The dark side of the 20th century is presented itself in bloody conflicts of unprecedented scale. More people died in war during the past century than in all previous centuries combined. The 20th century also saw the gradual breakdown of family life. Today, this crisis has reached epidemic levels affecting all of us. We must look to more fundamental reasons for the cause of family breakdown. Families are the building blocks of human society. If families decline, then there is no future for societies. Breakdown of families has led to an even greater crisis, an increase in youth problems such as AIDS, STDs, drugs, crime, and juvenile violence. Billions of dollars are being spent on social and economic programs, but have little avail in dealing with these problems. We have come to a dead end in dealing with this growing crisis. What is the solution? The human problem is in the human heart. The solution to today's social problems will not come through new technology or government programs. A good society can be formed only by raising individuals of good character. In this, the family play the key role.
A human being has two fundamental dimensions. Of course, we all have a body. This is the physical dimension. But there is something more. There is a museum in London where you can see an exhibit with piles of salt, potassium, carbon, etc., alongside a big container of water. Do you know what it is? It's the physical elements of which the human body is composed. Yet no one would say that that's all there is to a human being. We recognize there is a spiritual dimension to us that cannot be measured in any physical way. These two dimensions of the human being cause us to seek two corresponding sets of values. The mind, centering on the conscience, is the source of aspirations for moral or spiritual values such as truth and meaning, beauty, goodness, virtue, and true love. Finding or realizing these things leads to inner satisfaction. At the same time, centered on their bodies, people have material desires and needs. Attaining these desires brings us a certain amount of physical well-being. Pursuit of material values alone does not give us inner satisfaction. We cannot neglect the spiritual dimension of our being. It is in the family that our character and moral values are developed. Values such as respect, fairness, tolerance, and responsibility cannot be learned simply from textbooks or through moral education programs. They must be experienced and practiced in order to become part of us. The family is meant to be our training ground for learning positive values. The fundamental basis for all good values is love. Love is the deepest motivation for wanting to do good for others. The family should be a school of love, helping us to grow in our ability to give and receive love. Within the family, love expresses itself through the four spheres of children's love, siblings' love, conjugal love, and parents' love. Through these four spheres of love, we grow our heart and character, progressively learning to live for the sake of others.
As children, we receive the love of our parents. As children, we respond to and imitate the parental love we receive. To a child, parents are everything. They are the source of food, shelter, protection, knowledge, wisdom, and love. a child should inherit all the good qualities from the parents. By receiving and responding to parents' love, the child's heart opens, develops, and learns to be unafraid to enter into relationships with others. In this phase, the child learns other related virtues such as obedience, gratitude, trust, duty, and honor, all of which allow the child to inherit from the parents. Here too, we imitate our parents' love for each other and for our brothers and sisters. This is a time in which we are learning mutual love. In the process of learning to love brothers and sisters, we begin to practice other virtues such as compassion, tolerance, honesty, justice, caring, respect, cooperation, serving, and forgiveness. The conjugal relationship is meant to be the deepest and most intimate sharing in life between two human beings. It is a complete sharing of oneself with another person, including one's life, love, body, social position, and finances. Unlike brothers and sisters' love, the love between husband and wife is exclusive and not meant to be shared with others. The greatest virtues associated with a truly successful marriage are those of fidelity and oneness, where two become one. In marriage, a man and a woman have the chance to learn and practice other virtues like trust, commitment, honesty, dependability, respect, patience, support, acceptance, caring, and forgiveness. In 1997, at the inauguration of the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification in Washington, D.C., the founder, Dr. Sun Myung Moon, said these words about marriage. Marriage is important because it is the road to finding love. It is the road to creating life. It is the road where the life of a man and a woman unite into one. It is the place where a man's lineage combines with a woman's lineage. Marriage is more than a union between two individuals. It provides the fundamental foundation for a morally stable society. On the foundation of this unity of love, children come into the relationship. Children are the link which solidifies the love bond between the parents. Through the dynamic relationship of love with their children, people's hearts can be stimulated to love their community, their nation, and even the world. Looking at nature, we see the utmost expression of love through a mother bird feeding her chicks. Likewise, when we have children and raise them up, we feel our love confirmed as they respond to that love. Parental love is the most sacrificial and unconditional, investing itself for the sake of the future development of the child.
But they can be a great source of wisdom and comfort to a family. Through the grandparents, the traditions and customs of one's culture can be passed down.
In a family of 3 generations, the past, represented by the grandparents, is linked to the present, represented by the parents, and the future, represented by the children. Family relationships provide good training and experiences for all relationships in life. In this way, we may say that the family is the basic unit of any society.